Hello, this is William Bowman. I'm recording this video for Pablo Camarillo of the Tree Guys Expert Tree Care. Thank you so much for allowing me to record this video. I want to explain exactly what I found on your website, exactly what you can change in order to get more of the volume that your competitors are currently getting to visit their site. And in order to do that, I just want to explain some things so that you know exactly how to make those changes, and you'll be able to see exactly when those changes are actually making an impact, right? So we'll look at the number of volume of clients that are actually searching for your services, how your competitors are, getting that volume of people, what strategies they're employing, and then what you can change right now so that you can get those clients in the future. So I want to start out looking at your site. I really do like your site. I like the fact that you guys have, your pictures showing all the different things that you guys handle. Your certifications are really nice. Gallery of photos, reviews, as well as estimates, contact form. The capture is really good for avoiding a bunch of robots. So it's a really good, well put together site with multiple pages, which is good. I would just recommend that for the front page to put 1,000 to 1,500 words. This allows you to put in more keywords. And keywords are extremely valuable for a particular reason. And, when we think about keywords are what somebody would throw into Google in order to find you. So I'm going to throw in this keyword here, tree removal, Round Rock, Texas, and I'll show you in a little bit what that volume of that, how many clients are searching that every month. But for right now, I want to show you kind of what happens when you throw that in. So as soon as you throw that in, the first thing you're going to see is the ads at the top, right? So I'm really glad that I don't see your company here paying for these ads. They are pay per click. So even if somebody doesn't sign up with you guys, you still have to pay for how many times that somebody clicks this. And unfortunately, a lot of clients that are serious about, hiring a business, they just scroll right past those ads. So then the next area we get to is called the Google Map Pack. The Google Map Pack is actually very valuable. It is a good idea to be on this. If you currently aren't on this, I would go ahead and get your GMB. It's called Google My Business. You just go straight to Google My Business and you set up an application with them with your company name, your address, so on and so forth, and they will set you up with this Google Map Pack if you aren't already. It's great because honestly, a lot of clients know that Google allows for reviews, and they know that Google won't remove any of the bad reviews. They let the bad and the good say. So a lot of customers trust, seeing these reviews through Google because they know that it's not a, adulterated or, edited way of looking at a company or the services they provide. So then I'm going to come into this area. So this is called the organic search area. So the first one we're going to see is alawnstarter.com. This is like a list of companies, kind of like Yelp or HomeAdvisor. The thing is that a lot of customers don't want to, they already threw this in, they're already seeing a list. They don't want to go to another site that's going to give them another list. So a lot of them will find the first company. And honestly, these companies are not hard to outrank, but I'll get more to that later on. Let's look at your first competitor here. So this is BrentTreeService.com for this specific keyword. And we see his site, I personally, I like your site better. But that's all preference. He has a lot of the same, key components that you have, the contact forms, the numbers, the different pages, the content. He looks like he has a little bit more content than you do, but it's honestly not that much. It's not the recommended amount. He probably is sitting at like maybe 500 or 600 words. But let's look under the hood. Let's see exactly what he's doing, right? So we come over here and we go to BrentTreeService.com, and this is my analytical tool. And I want to show you here the UR, DR, backlinks, referring domains, and keywords. So to start out, the URL rating is what this is on a 0 to 100 point scale, is basically like the trustworthiness of the exact location of this URL. So this is how, this is like the trustworthiness factor for the company or the website. The DR, this is also a 0 to 100 scale. This is like Google's way of saying like how powerful they think your site is, how much reputation they feel like you can throw around. Both of these numbers together are very important. They will, they will kind of give you an idea of where you belong on the positioning of Google and what page you kind of will end up on. So then we look at how do we get, UR and DR. And there's other things that you can do to get UR and DR, like citations and things like that. But I want to talk to you about these backlinks. So backlinks are, think of it like if I'm writing a blog and I put, hey, Tree Guys Expert Tree Care, they're the best in town, and I put a link to your site. So that's what a backlink is, right? And what you want with backlinks is you want quality backlinks that give you both DR and UR. The number of backlinks is not as important as the quality of them. Like if you look, the site used to have 2.89 thousand backlinks, and their DR is still only 3.8 because they might have not been quality backlinks. You definitely want to focus on quality over quantity. These are the referring domains, so this is how many websites are sending those 219. So if 89 websites are sending them 219, it's roughly, a little bit over one or two links, or I'm sorry, it's a little bit over 2 links per website. So they are getting about 2 links per website, maybe a little bit more. And then we look over here at this organic keywords, and these are the words that they're actually ranking for. So we pop in here and we can actually see the position that they are for the words, as well as the monthly volume that people are searching, right? So this is every month in your area or every month on the internet, you're seeing that 40 people, 150 people, 100 people, 100 people, 20 people, 50 people. That's how many people are actually searching these things on a monthly basis. So we see that these volumes can add up, right? That 100 right there, Brent's tree service though, they already have to know his name in order to find that. So if they're getting a volume of 100 for specifically that, either he's doing a really good job of, talking about his business and people are looking for him by name, maybe if he has flyers or something going out, or the SEO company that he's currently using is searching his name over and over and over again for traffic. Then we look at tree trimming, Round Rock, Texas, and we see the 40. We see Round Rock tree service 150. These are good volumes to have, and you want to be ranked number 1. You don't want to be ranked number 4. You want to be ranked number 1. And when you look at it, they're ranked number 1 for this 40. They should be trying to be ranked number 1 for 150 instead. That's what they should focus on. But let's look at your site and let's see kind of where you guys are sitting. So if we come in, we see the URDR 3 and 0. Of course, those can do some improvement, right? And that could be a number of different factors, just the number of backlinks, the quality of the backlinks. It can all depend on that. And then you guys have 24 different sites sending you about 60 backlinks in total. Again, quality over quantity. I've seen 5 or 6 backlinks beat 1,000. So get quality backlinks that are following you back from high DR and high UR sites. If you pop into your backlinks, you can see that these are no follows. So that means that even though the site that's sending you the backlink has a DR of 93, which is a great DR, you want them to share this with you. If they have a no follow link, that means they're not sharing any of this DR, which is why your DR really hasn't budged. But let's pop into the organic keywords you guys are ranking for. So it looks like you guys are ranking for tree guys. Volume is 30. I don't like to go for names like these, mainly because, I know it's your name, so it's probably like a natural ranking. But those can be national, right? So if you get somebody who searches this in like Illinois or Chicago or Nebraska or California, you're not going to be able to service them unless you have a location over there. So I try and focus more on, these keywords, like the area that you're actually servicing, like Pflugerville. That's great. You want maybe tree services, Pflugerville. And then Austin, this is great, but you ranked 45 for it. So you're not going to be really, unless if somebody goes to the 5th page of Google, they're not really going to see you. And that's why I usually try and stay away from ranking for like a big word like Austin, because you're going to have a lot of competition for that. So it's easier to do this, like this is tree service, Round Rock, Texas has 100. It's going to be a lot less competitive than a word like Austin, Texas. And you'll be able to capture that volume first. And once you solidify your capture of that specific area, you can move to different areas. And then eventually, once your site is strong enough and you have these URs and DRs high enough, then you can pop over and be like, what? It's time to take over Austin keywords. I want Austin keywords now, and I want the volume that comes with, which I have seen some Austin keywords with like 1,000 volume for tree services. So I know the volume's out there. It's just a matter of how to obtain it and the strategy for getting to that point. But I hope this information was valuable for you. I hope this gave you some ideas as to certain keywords that you maybe want to start focusing on, how to get some of that volume that Brent Tree Service is getting, redirected to you guys. I would love some feedback. If you could just let me know if this information was valuable to you, or if you have any questions. I'd just love to hear, what you thought. But thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. I appreciate the opportunity to shoot this video for you, Pablo, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.